Boom. Pow. Alakazam. What's up, everybody? You're watching Spaceman Reviews. Yes, I know it's been a long while. Spaceman, what happened, man? Did them TIE fighters take you out? No, TIE fighters didn't take me out, people. There's a lot of crazy shit happening in politics, so I've been feverishly making videos all over on BitChute. The Iron Patriot. Come over there and check out my videos. Support the channel, subscribe. And I have been over there for a long while. I'm over there right now predominantly because America's under attack. We have the midterms 46 days away. So everything's getting all hyped up. Everything has just been crazy. You've seen it. You've been aware of the toxic situation in our country right now. America, freedom, liberty, the Constitution, everything is under attack. So I wanted to drop a video in for all of you today. I will be making more future videos here on YouTube. It's just right now, predominantly I'm over on BitChute. You can check me out on BitChute at the Iron Patriot. So man, lots of crazy stuff been happening in pop culture, and I'm going to give you my view of the whole thing, and we're going to wrap this up. We're going to get this going. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Support Spaceman Reviews. Smash them subscriptions, man. Bring people to this channel. Bring the people to this channel. Pop culture is at war. Our country is at war, and we're going to fight back, and we're going to win. But first, we got to tackle what the problem is in pop culture. So, The Woman King, I think, just landed in theaters this weekend, and it's not doing so good. Well, first off, I just want to verify something. King, Duke, Prince, these are all royal titles for men, okay? Not women, men. So The Woman King is kind of, it's kind of dumb. It's kind of, you got King Valkyrie. But no, you can't. She's a woman. Oh, what is a woman? Well, a woman is a woman. Is a woman with a fucking natural vagina. That's what a woman is. But, keep that political stuff aside. Like the royal titles for women, Queen, Princess, Duchess. I'm sure there's other titles as well. But King is not one of them. Prince is not one of them. Duke is not one of them. I mean, it just sounds stupid when you're relaying this to a title for a woman. But anyway, the movie dropped and it is being destroyed. So we're gonna try to find out what's going on. Well, we got this. We've seen stuff like this happening. This isn't new. I mean, remember Reva, the mighty Reva for the Obi-Wan show? They titled it Obi-Wan, but it's really the Reva show. It was really the Reva show. Obi-Wan didn't save Luke Skywalker. Reva did. Reva spared Luke Skywalker. Poor little white boy needs his help. So, yeah, Star Wars defends Kenobi's Reva actor from racist backgrounds. Of course, it's always racist, right? Of course, it's always racist, right? You know, when they say they make Star Wars movies, and it's like, well, these Star Wars movies weren't made for you, Spaceman. I'm like, wait. You're telling me that you're not making Star Wars movies for Star Wars fans? That doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Who are you making them for? We're going to get to that shortly. So, of course, you know, they made her a character a jackass. Nobody has a problem with the actresses, okay? Nobody has a problem with the actresses. Nobody cares. It's just when all this stuff in for these franchises, as you'll see, there is always the same kind of selling point, the marketing standpoint by these corporations, and they market it on all of this racist crap that they're pumping out because they know they're going to get the backlash. All this pop culture, it doesn't matter if it's food, music, toys, underwear, movies, cartoons, TV shows, they market this stuff all on the same thing. and that is racist, misogynist, transphobes, homophobes. You get the idea. So then we look at the same thing we saw back in 2016. Ghostbusters Leslie Jones calls out Twitter for racist abuse. Yeah, right. What about abuse to the fans for making garbage of Ghostbusters that has nothing to do with the original Ghostbusters crew? They just simply, Paul Feig made a complete anti-male version of Ghostbusters. Well, all they did was they took all these unfunny, ugly-ass hacks from Saturday Night Live, put them together in a movie so you can crack man jokes for 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's 2 hours, 20 minutes of my life I'm never getting back. Nobody went after Leslie Jones racially. They hated the characters. They hated the Ghostbusters movie. And it was like Star Wars. It was like, well, this movie wasn't made for Ghostbusters fans. Well, who was it made for? Just like the Obi-Wan show. It's not made for anybody. Then we got... Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute now. Now. Hang on there with me. What is this? Right there at the hair? Look over here. We got the hair? What the fuck? What the fuck? It's the hair. It's the fucking hair. It's all the same. It's the same hairstyle. Look at this. Which one's the woman fucking king here? I'm getting so confused, man. I mean, I thought, okay. Says Viola Davis says that audiences who don't see the woman king are supporting the narrative that black women cannot lead the box office globally. Really? Really? You sure you want to go that way there, Viola? I mean, really, in a technical sense, you're not even playing a real character in the history in this movie. John Boyega's character, who was a king, was the actual person during this time period that this movie's based upon. Yeah, some true events, of course, but her character is made up. Just like Missing Figures, huh? Had to help them poor white boys, them poor crackers get into space. We needed these bitches to get us. And to show us, what 2 + 2? Please, Viola, tell us. Yeah, now we can get to the moon. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Can't leave it. Don't tell Angela Bassett that, man. She's had some pretty big fucking hits. And I love the movie What's Love Got to Do With It, where she played Tina Turner. Yeah. I guess no other black actress has hit globally? Huh? Really? That's Cicely Tyson? No? I mean, downplay by her with this stupid statement. She's downplaying all other black females who had big parts, big roles that was on globally. So, like, nobody in any other country liked Star Trek. Nobody ever recognized Lieutenant Uhura, one of the main bridge crew from the original Star Trek. No. We're just going to downplay all that because Viola Davis is playing a make-believe character. This movie wasn't made to push anything other than racist stereotypes or even gender stereotypes for all that matter. This is the way this movie was marketed. It was marketed to push, if you don't watch it, you're a racist. You don't give black women leads. No, we've been giving black women leads ahead all the time. You're not seeing the Aliens versus Predator movie? There's a black female lead. There's a lot of them. And throughout fucking history. Now pertaining to this particular tribe, which she stars in for this tribe, this was an African tribe, of course, of people that ran around villages, ran into bush, and enslaved millions of black people. They even sold black slaves to Europeans. Yeah, so there's a lot of backlash. It's not even mostly coming from people that went to see it. But major people went to see it were the critics, and they're saying this is not good. This is like, this sends a very bad message even to the black community or black viewers that go to watch this movie. But it's the way they wanted to market this fucking movie. Unbelievable. Any audience member declines to financially support The Woman King to see the film in theaters supporting a narrative that black women cannot lead. Who the fuck does she think she is? Like, no. No. It's like, you either have to be a black female version of a white ideal, or you have to be white. See, that's just all racist statement right there. Also says historical African kingdom of Dahomey. During the opening years in the 1820s, Woman King tells a fictionalized version of the 1823 revolt, focusing on General Naniska Davis, is a made-up character, and her all-female warriors as they fight to liberate their state from subordination of the oil empire. What they don't tell you is that this tribe, they took millions of slaves, they sold them to Europeans, and they also kept millions of slaves too, who they brutally murdered through beheading them and tearing them apart. So what was the whole purpose for this movie other than to promote racism or anything else? Racism, like, pushing people that, well, if you don't watch it, then you're a racist. Oh, yes, which, of course, it kind of sounds like another one here. The Little Mermaid trailer receives massive backlash and gets mean. Okay, first off, the trailer itself is over like 2 million downvotes on YouTube. However, YouTube won't show the massive downvotes because if you've seen the original animated Little Mermaid, and we're going to cover like why all this, what's going on with all of this as it pertains to pop culture. As you can see, the original character of Ariel, which Disney, I think, robbed Hans Christian Andersen, an author, from a story that he did. But anyway, the Ariel was a white redhead. She was a ginger, and of course another ginger character like Mary Jane Parker, like the Starfire. I think it was Starfire from the Teen Titans. Even Jen Psaki got replaced by Karine Jean something. Anyway, now they replaced Ariel. And look. Honestly, people, I don't even care. I just shoved this into the video because wait a minute, man. Come on. Wait a minute. Disney. You could have. You're obviously going to use a black woman to knock out a white woman with red hair, a ginger, right? You couldn't get a hot black chick. You got that chick with like eyes on either side of her fucking head. I mean, look at all that space. You could parallel park a semi-truck between these fucking eyes. And she might have the voice of angels. Okay. But there are other black women out there really hot that can sing too. No, I had to go with this one. So, of course, the trailer gets massive backlash. Right away, Disney's throwing out, fucking racist. You're racist. I think the move to race swap, and it doesn't matter on either side, to race swap with the intention that they're doing like this right here is racist in itself. Not the people complaining about race swapping. It is the people who are the race swappers. So, yeah. So now it's like, in another way here, it's not just the women. Here we go. This is by Breitbart. Desperate Amazon declares Rings of Power critics racist. Well, of course. They shit all over Tolkien's vision of Lord of the Rings, and Amazon wanted a piece of the racist pie too. So they come up down billions of dollars into this Rings of Power, and that is completely collapsing. Bezos is thinking about jumping on his dildo-shaped rocket and going off and ass raping the fucking cosmos with his SpaceX rocket, because this was a whole part of the narrative too. This wasn't done because he was a Lord of the Rings. You don't make shit like a race swapped Little Mermaid, or you don't make fucked up characters like Riva. You don't make a fucked up version of the all-female version of the Ghostbusters. You don't do all this shit because you're a fan of these franchises. You do all this shit to destroy pop culture, and that is what's going on. That's what's going on. This was made for the intent of destroying pop culture. The fans out there ain't stupid. These corporations get called out on all the time. They market this shit in this manner. They make this shit by a bunch of woke ass SJWs to make shit fucking movies with shit fucking characters. So this receives all the fucking backlash. This is the destruction of pop culture, and we'll get into that. And then we look over here. It isn't just have to do with race swapping or gender swapping. Obi-Wan Season 2 needs to explore his sexuality. Why? Why is that important? Why can't Star Wars just be Star Wars? Because it's all a part about breaking down and destroying pop culture. All of this woke nonsense. It's like, that's why you make an all-female Ocean's 11. That's why you make fucked up Star Trek shows that's totally diversity blown or racism and everything else. That's why you hit all of these major outlets, because it's all part of pop culture. I mean, you got Halloween. Kids can't dress the costumes they really want to dress. You know, when I was a kid, man, and growing up in the 70s, going through the 80s and the 90s, man, we never had problems like this. Never. America had become like the melting pot, the blend of all kinds of cultures from around. We were the fucking epicenter of the pop culture industry. Pop culture people, most inspiring, racially unifying, different types of people from all over the world, different races, different men and women could go and watch any of these fucking movies. And the music, the food, the shows, the cartoons. I mean, and the thing is, Democrats and these communists, they hated that. They hated that you and I were racially unifying through pop culture. How many times me and my friend went out and saw, what was that, Boys in the Hood? It had Ice Cube, Cuba Gooding Jr. I saw that fucking movie almost every week when it was in the theater. It was a good fucking movie. No one thought, well, to see how these black guys in street gang. Never existed. Never fucking existed. We were going out watching movies every fucking week. I lived in the fucking movie theaters. Not anymore, man. Not anymore. Because it's all destroyed. They're destroyed. See, the way that these deep state, they hated pop culture. They had to wreck it. So when 9/11 came, it's like this was a message to Americans that your time is up, man. We are fucking done. We want this country, and we're going to take it. And so that's how, I'm thinking that's how it started right then and there, was 9/11. And then not too long after that, you just started seeing fucked up shit happening in movies. It was a big disturbance in the force when it came to pop culture. And all of this, it doesn't matter if it's Riva, if it's Penny, if it's the woman king, I guess. Doesn't matter if it's the Little Mermaid. Doesn't matter if it's Rings of Power. Doesn't matter if it's the Obi-Wan show. It's all set to destroy and bring down pop culture. Look how they market everything. It's so divisive. It's so divisive. I mean, look at some of the stuff that we had to even through the 90s and the 80s, man. And the stuff that you can't make today because today's generation was brought up and raised around critical race theory, the most racist thing to ever be taught in the schools. Now, everything triggers young people, like movies and words. Misgender somebody. We had Lethal fucking Weapon, man. There's like 5 fucking movies with Lethal Weapon. We had oh yeah, you had dare make this movie again. 48 hours. 48 fucking hours. Watch this movie for me. I didn't really know who Nick Nolte was. I watched for Eddie Murphy. The guy's fucking hilarious. You ever see his stand-up shows like fucking Raw? The guy was fucking funny. See all the Eddie Murphy movies. Fucking love Eddie Murphy. Look at here. We got we got In Living Color. Yes. A total pop culture. This shows you, all of this shows you where we were at in pop culture and racial unity and unifying. And right here, we have the Cosby Show. I don't care who the fuck was in this country. You could be Asian. You could be Latino. You could be Japanese. You could be black. You could be white. Everybody's watching the fucking Cosby Show. Everybody. I watch the shows that snap from the Cosby Show. Like, it's a different world. What was it? 227? No, maybe that. No, I think 227 came off of the Jeffersons. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, everybody watch these shows, man. I mean, you got to keep track with the Huxtables. Yeah, Family Matters. Yeah, Family Matters. You remember Urkel? Yeah, you try making this show now. No. See, we can't have that. We can't have Full House. We're not talking about the backstories of the actors or anything of what took place there. Can't have that because that's all white. That's all white. And today they say, well, it should be all black. It should be all black. It should be all black. But yeah, nobody cared. Nobody cared. What had different strokes? You would try to make different strokes, or even Webster followed a similar setup as well. Where a black kid was cute as hell, was adopted by a white couple. You can't do this today because pop culture has been eradicated. It's still being eradicated. These kids that were born after 9/11, they don't know anything before 9/11. So when they start maturing, or even little kids today, they will know nothing of this because they're being pumped full of critical race theory. And so they see all of this, they see all these things that we grew up with as being racist. It would be either America's racist, America's a racist country in the whole world. What is a racist country in the whole world? You really think when it comes to a black and white cop show that the white cop is going to be the pit of all the fucking jokes? No. Everybody fucking loved 48 Hours. Everybody loved these shows. Everybody loved these shows. Shit, when I was a little kid, I watched The Real Soul Train, man. I watched The Real Soul Train when they played all the old stuff. The Jackson 5, Aretha Franklin. So there's just so many artists. And I just love watching people dancing, enjoying themselves. I don't want to think as the black people. Because that's not the way it was. It's not the way it was. It was a completely different world. We had to try to explain that to the younger generation today. Anyway, people, pop culture is under severe attack. This is why it doesn't matter what movie it is, doesn't matter what show it is. It's all marketed the same way to keep everybody divided. They can't have pop culture being as strong as it once was. And it was very powerful. America's the fucking epicenter of pretty much of unity. Talking about reparations and all this crap. All that crap is being pushed by communists in this country. People that hijacked the White House. But yeah, that is why That is why it doesn't matter what character it is and what movie, what show. It's all marketed on the same anti-American, anti-white, anti-whatever. It's all marketed under that. And until this shit gets worked out, pop culture's dead, man. Pop culture's dead. In the music too. In the music, the food, healthcare, everything is under attack. Anyway, people, that's the video. If you like this channel, if you like the video, please go back, watch more of my videos, subscribe to this channel. Let's get the Spaceman over 100 subscribers. You won't regret it. And we go live stream. You can talk to the Spaceman, and Spaceman will talk to you. Anyway, be safe, stay safe. God bless all of you out there, and good night.